Alright, time for a Olaf game. I will be playing against a Trundle here, which is not the best matchup-wise, because he does steal my attack damage, which can be a bit problematic. But for the most part should be fine. And now I'm taking Red Smite here, not because I think it's the best smite as of this exact moment for Olaf, but it'll definitely be his best option after the patch 13.20, which is going to come up in several days now. Honestly, I don't it's not going to be that long anymore. So yeah, it's going to go with this for this one. Lanes wise, I mean, I'm not really wanting to clear towards a mall fight, so I'm actually going to start on blue buff. Starting blue buff is kind of nice as well for the clear speed potential for you as well. Obviously blue buff just helps a lot with sustainability for mana and all that type of stuff, right? So that is really good. But yeah, clearing towards a mall fight is not something I really want to be doing. Also taking my E second, because this actually gives more damage for your camps by spamming it on it. Also gets you lower, costs health to use, so you want to be lower HP for more attack speed. You're basically looking to clear as much as possible on low health, which is what I'm going to try to do here. You'll have no issues with sustain at all after picking up W either, but it's just initially get yourself a bit low here, and then this way you can speed up your clear. You could take a second point in Axe technically, but doing W is really good, especially if you have no potion. If you would get invaded, then that would absolutely be safer as well. You get a bit of a shield, and this will help you sustain this low HP for the rest of it. Let me get this red in here. This small one doesn't want to get hit. Okay. There we go. If you have it right next to the wall here, you can stand still in one spot and then just pick up your axe instantly, which is a really neat, really nice thing to know. Also, to mention this as well, this is a low reload game. This is more of a beginner's type situation I'm looking to do with Olaf here. So, yeah. Hitling gets first blood. Interesting. Don't have any interest in smiting this, because, again, lower HP, having smite ready for Scuttle, you know, to contest that is going to be slightly better here as well. Throw the axe through that to get that, and then we just max it first. There isn't... I don't know if this is going to... Oh, might be able to get the Soraka here. You are relatively... And I lost vision. I should... Oh, good flash, mate. I'm dead here. And my axe didn't go off. I respect the flash highly. That was a really good flash flashing over this wall right there. Fair enough. If I could have killed the Soraka, I probably could have killed the Aphelios as well. But a little greedy on my end, I will admit. I highly respect that Soraka flash, though. Very, very good flash. Nice. That's all I have to say. Fair play to the Soraka. They win that early situation. Definitely not too bad for them. For me, this doesn't cost me anything necessarily, because the respawn on this camp is going to be at about 420, a little earlier in this case. But I still get a decent reset out of it. I could just walk the top scuttle because the Trundle was bot lane for bot scuttle. I still get the scuttle here too. So yes, I do die. Yes, I lose my ghost. But in general there, it's not that bad for me. Yeah, it's just a play I lost in the early game. It is what it is, right? So if that does happen to you, I'm going to have to danger ping this guy though, because this guy's going to be top, the Trundle now. If that does happen to you, don't worry too much about it. It happens, you know. Nothing to fuss about too much. You can absolutely recover from an early death like that. Just make sure you catch the camp respawns. Catching the camp respawn, the initial respawn at 420 is what you want to really look for initially. That is very, very important to catch, because that's a lot of XP to be gained. If you can take that camp tempo from the enemy jungler, so if you can take their second rotation spawn, or half of it at least, that is going to be really good. There's a Trundle as expected. He did a 20 CS clear towards bot side, which means he skipped one camp. I don't know which camp that is, but it's unlikely to be his wolves or his Gromp, so there are chances for me here to just walk at his wolves and take him. This is what I said, I can have a good chance here at taking his camps, which I'm actually going to go for. Because, yeah, we saw him top lane right there. We know that with the respawn timers of my Raptors, his wolves should be up as well. So in this case, we should be able to just go over here. His wolves should be here, leveled up camp, which is a very important factor here. And then this way you can just clear this. Ideally, you want to not smite this one. And if you're going to go for the Gromp, hold smite for Gromp. Because the second camp is going to be more contested due to him potentially walking up towards it. And that would be smite worthy more than the first camp. So we're going to take both of these because we saw him top lane and we have the clear speed potential and the knowledge that it respawned to be able to take this now. So we have 2 of his leveled up camps, which puts Trundle, even though he has 2 kills, in a much worse position, which is not good for him. Now, sadly, I can't turret dive this because the Trundle is very likely to show in this instance. We're going to have to... I don't have the... No, you need to ward this. It's on cooldown? No, I can't ping wards anymore, so can't ping Zyra's ward. Not the best. There is the Trundle. We just saw the ward vision trinket thingy go off. I am level 6, he's level 4. This is mostly due to me taking that second rotation of his camp spawn, which is really good. Just need to keep auto-attacking him. I should have ghosted sooner. This is a mistake on my end. Jesus Christ, man. The mistake I made there was just not ghosting soon enough, because if I ghosted faster, I could have even caught the Aphelios. If I ghost ult instantly, I would not be slowed, there would be no issues, but instead, because I decided to ghost too late, I'm trolling myself. I'm having a pretty rough start at this one at the moment, with my decision making on like how to do my mechanics on this champion, and that's just not good. I'm not against uploading it either. Like, if I mess up, it's fine, right? It happens. I'm just gonna go top because we see the kill all the way shoved in. These camps are all 3 defended, so nothing too much to worry about. We're just gonna run up here. Malphite has ultimate ready, so we're absolutely chilling. The fact that they still... they need to remove this bullshit ping thing, because it's actually pissing me off. Please ult him. He flashed, that's fine. I need to hit another axe for the slow. Very nice. Good stuff, mate. That is what I'd like to see Malphite. He could have, in theory, just ulted first, initially, instantly. So kill would have just died on the spot without being able to ult. But this is fine. This is completely fine. My ult's going to be back up in 16 seconds. I did apparently click my smite on accident. Probably fat fingered it. Okay. Trundle can't fight me if I have ult. 1v1 I don't. Actually, he might win now because I griefed myself a lot in this early game. I do think it's a good opportunity for a Rift Herald here. Because, I mean, Malphite's gonna come out of base. I think this is acceptable situation-wise. There is just that one issue that if he does show up, I don't have smite because I apparently misclicked it in lane. So that would be something I'd have to deal with in that situation. But if I can get this and just rotate that into my jungle clear, I should be very, very well... I should be in a very good state afterwards. Okay, finish that off. Perfect. That's good for me. I now have this... I need to place this Rift Herald before the 14-minute mark, and that's all it is. My Rift Herald's going to disappear before that, most likely, but yeah. Don't have to hurry to place it down or anything. Nothing to worry about in that sense. He might... Well, he did do Dragon, but...
An enemy has been slain.
Fine. Again, here you can stand closer to the wall to instantly pick up your axe. We're just gonna get our clear done again. I have not been doing too well in the mechanics department for the gank situation so far, which shitty on my end. But regardless of that, I do have consistent clearing. I do have a very consistent clear, making sure to catch respawns and all that. So regardless of me failing my ganks, I'm still in quite a good state. With just, you know, getting my camps, really. And this is very important to note, especially if you're playing in lower elos, because if you can get this consistent, it's going to already win you for plenty of games. Could go mid lane here, yeah. Could. Let me see. Could finish my camp. Okay, he's going to walk. He just warded somewhere in this vicinity. I know he did, because that's the only pathing choice you would make there. The enemy bot lane is going to shove in my bot lane, so I'm actually just going to clean this out. I can smite once here, which would be fine. clean this up, and then I'm just going to go for the bot lane gank, and hopefully this time I can get it. There is a control ward in here, but I should be able to realistically get in range with Ghost. I'm going to go in now. Waited for them to slightly walk up. I'm going to go for the Soraka here. Pop the Ghost. There we go. CC immune. I'm going to put my Herald down for this turret, and the reason I'm doing that is because I have a Ziggs in this lane. So it's actually the most optimal way to place it, because the turret gets low enough, Ziggs can instantly blast out the turret. And the Rift Herald's going to ensure that happens. This guy just really wanted that, I suppose. Thank you, Aphelios. I appreciate that. He just kept standing there. The turret's going to die any second because of I have a Ziggs. Like, this is one of those things where, like, if you have a Rift Herald, always place it in your Ziggs lane. Your Ziggs lane is going to be the best lane to place it in every single time because he can execute turrets very, very effectively with his W. So that'll be definitely a thing you should always do. If you have a Ziggs, try to place the Herald in that lane, which is what I did in this instance. That was pretty good. I was able to recover quite a lot there. The good thing here is I'm still getting like an XP advantage on Trundle. We're just going to take the reset here because my camps will be respawning. There might be a good chance I get some topside camps here as well. I'm not going to fight any of that. I have 3,000 gold. I'd rather not take the risk. Against this team, we'll definitely go for some steel caps. And then we're going to go for a nice Cleaver as my next item. So we see Trundle bot lane. He cleared in maybe recently. I could technically go take his topside camps, but the reason I'm not going to look or take them is because of the 40-second respawn on this dragon. So if I just clear simply down with the camps that I currently have, I'm going to be at dragon on spawn basically, and I should be able to fight that rather effectively. So that's why I'm just going to kind of chill, you know, clear my own camps instead of trying to take something from him, because if I go for his topside camps now, he just gets a dragon essentially for free if he just decides to go for it, which would not be great for me, because I really don't want to be losing objectives like that. So right now we just clear this, we clear raptors, and then we are basically at dragon to be able to fight this, contest this. It should be fine. Okay, so I'm not going to do raptors here, obviously. I'm just going to walk up to this guy. Trundle is now dead. It's absolutely worth ulting. In that scenario, Trundle is worth a massive shutdown because he has a lot of kills. So for me, like, just using ult to guarantee that I don't get CC, don't get slow, don't get anything of the sort, to be able to get Trundle for that amount of gold is something I'll happily do. This Zyra is helping me tremendous amount with that clear speed. Jesus Christ, those plants. Alright, all I have to worry about. Don't try anything else in this specific area. I don't have to. I could just clear my bot side camps and cash in after the reset. So that is what I'll be looking for here. Oop. Ziggs currently is pushing up a little far, which has got me a bit worried for him. I might have to go bot lane in this scenario, because the Trundle is also in this area, so let me see if this is warded or not. I'm gonna stand here for a second, in case the Trundle decides to walk around, which he didn't. I'm gonna try to walk at them now. There's 2 wards here even, okay. That's annoying. Oh, hold up. Good flash. That I wouldn't have been able to hit my X regardless then. I don't want to get his cannon or anything. Get him out of the way. CC immune ult, always good. Oh, that's a little sus. I can get my... Nah. Okay. No, I'm definitely dead there. At the moment, like, the wind wall prevents me from obviously lighting my axe, which is a lot of damage, but also a lot of armor penetration. Because champions hit with the axe lose 20% armor, which is very significant. And without the axe hit there, because the wind wall blocked it, I was never going to be able to win that. I also had a tremendous amount of gold in that instance, so there was just nothing I could have done in that situation. The Yasuo just came in and cleaned up, basically, which... very respectable situation for sure. My team is struggling, absolutely. This also is my own fault, obviously, because I had 2 very, very poor plays in the early game, which landed me a death. So I have to bring this back from that point, which is not good on my end, obviously. mistake. But, you know, team is losing a little hope with that surrender vote right there, which I hope that will be fixed relatively soon, potentially. Okay, this gives me my smite upgrade, so I can use my increased smite on the Rift Herald that I'm going to be going for here. And then with this Rift Herald, I should be able to break mid-turret, hopefully, to open up some of the map so I can try to contest stuff better. And my Cleaver finished now, which is big. I just got spotted by Trundle, so I'm going to have to just go for the fight as fast as possible. Yasuo had like a colossal rotation advantage there. Yasuo's damage is pretty high. I also got ignited, which killed me instantly. Essentially, the healing reduction got me. I'm definitely in trouble on this one. Couldn't kill the Trundle fast enough. I believe he ulted me as well. Yeah, he did. He made me a lot squishier. That's the combination here is just that ult from Trundle, making me tremendous amount squishier. That he Q bites me, steals my attack damage, and then I get ignited for the healing reduction. Like, if I get hit by that, I am just in deep trouble instantly. So that kind of put that fight into a perspective where I just couldn't win it anymore, into a situation where I just couldn't beat that, which is a bit rough. Like, I definitely overestimated what I could do in that scenario specifically. So I can't really fight the kill here either. I'm in a pretty bad state at the moment. Ooh, this looks like a potential kill on kill though. Let's go this way. Malphite has ult, so this should be fine. I don't know about taking my kill there. He is building AP Malphite. Okay, I guess taking my kill there is fine then. Alright, before we continue with the rest of this video, I quickly wanted to mention that about 60% of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed. So if you do enjoy my content, it would be greatly appreciated if you consider subscribing, checking if you're subscribed. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the rest of this one. Jesus Christ. Interesting. Oh, this is going to be a dead Yasuo. This is good. That doesn't work on me, bait. Please don't miss your ultimate click, Malphite. Thank you. The fact that he got the 1000 gold shutdown is not the best, though. Alright, well, it is fine. It's a kill. I would have loved to have that 1k gold shutdown right there. I could have definitely won with it. I mean, maybe because he's like building somewhat damage Malphite, he could win with it too. So we'll see. But that's fine. Yasuo dies there. It's okay. I'm not gonna walk over there. He's dead before I get there for sure. There is absolutely nothing I can change about that outcome. That's fine. See if I can do the dragon here, perhaps. Trundle is definitely gonna walk at my bot lane here. So if I'm fast enough, I can make it into this bush here. And I should be able to, like, deal with the Trundle coming in. That didn't see me, right? That didn't put me over the wall, really. The Soraka first, get him out of the way. Okay, get those two out of the way, and then I'm gonna go for this Trundle instead of dealing with Yasuo. I think I did hit my axe. Let's see if he's like somewhere chilling there. That's fine. That is fine. I'm just gonna go for dragon. I have an extra smite, so I can easily use a smite there. I can't smite the blue there if I don't have this extra smite. Yeah, I go for the two easy kill targets there. The Soraka first, obviously, and then the Aphelios afterwards. Ult Ghost closes the distance very easily. But that will be a big priority for me there. Just get the objective down. That should be good. I'm gonna go for the reset here. Okay, maybe not. There's the Trundle. That's not going to be a fight. Ziggs is going to be chilling for that bot turret, which is perhaps a little greedy. But it's 600 gold if he gets it, I suppose. That's nothing I can do about that one. I'm going to go for this item here. Get the lifesteal going. Ooh. Wow, Malphite survives that? I mean, he's probably going to die based on the way he has to move here. He turned around as well. Actually, no, that was a pillar. So the minimap movement wasn't actually a turnaround, it was just a pillar. Please don't. Please. I mean, he's gonna have ult, so he's probably gonna try to one-shot the Trundle, I would imagine. But I think he's going for here. Okay, his red's actually gonna respawn. Yeah, there's the one-shot on Trundle. I expected that one. Okay. Not bad. Trundle's topside should be up realistically, because he was on the map quite a while there. So I'm actually gonna go take his camps here. I can probably do something about this on mid lane. We're just gonna come in from behind. Hopefully catch the Cephalios off guard. Hit my axe. I did hit my axe, and he's dead here. He's gonna probably try to knock me up, perhaps. Hit this for the slow. That's a shutdown, big. And I should be able to chase him if my axe connects. Which it doesn't, barely. She gets away with the skin of her teeth, sadly. If any of those axes connect, she dies. But yeah, nothing I can do now. We can just go for his topside camps, I believe. I do have, like, true damage in my kit, so as long as my team doesn't ignore me here, this guy should realistically die. Perfect. Wait, kill got that much of a push? Really? That's interesting. Probably should be going for Baron here, no? Actually think I should have done that faster in this instance. I don't know if I can still do it now, honestly. I think I can. If Zyra just shows up for this, because she has Liandry's. I think this is doable because of that. I'm gonna send it. Zyra has a lot of plant damage on this, as long as she helps me out here. Zyra, I need your damage here, buddy. Please, man. You are gonna be the damage on Baron here, not me. Okay, that's me dead, probably. That's not ideal. What can I say? If Zyra decided to just put like some dots down or actually walk to this faster, we could have still gotten that. Zyra can put plants down and then ult those plants, and then those plants will kill Baron instantly. The Yasuo got me there, fair play, whatever. I suppose at the end, because Zyra was taking too long, I should not have considered doing that again or trying to go for that ever at that point anymore. So I suppose that's just a big mistake on my end. Disrespected that scenario a little bit too much. The damage wasn't there fast enough, so I should have dropped the Baron instead. By simply teammates not willing to help fast enough. It is what it is. Let me go take the Death's Dance next here. It's my armor item. Should be fine. Steel caps combined with that should be enough, I think. I really hate this ping system, though. Like, the fact that they changed that I can't just ping one of my allies to make them aware that I'm specifically talking to them. Especially if they have the chat muted. Like, there's a good chance Zyra might have the chat muted because I typed. But she is not, like, rotating quick enough to actually do the Baron. So there's a good chance chat is muted. And then my pings aren't effective because I can't ping Zyra. It is just real shitty. Baron, please. Trundle, bot, come. Okay, lovely. Let's solo this. Probably, but it would take me 55 years, so I don't think that'd be worth. So I'm gonna have no choice here but to go for this dragon. I'd much rather go for Baron because it's pretty much free as long as my team would listen. But yeah, if they want to make a play on the other side, I'm gonna have to help them. I could technically solo Baron, I think, but that would be way too big of a risk towards my team losing this fight, so that would not be a good move. I'm gonna try to cut off the kill here. Kill's gonna walk in this direction here somewhere. There she is. She flashed. That is acceptable for me. We're just gonna go for the dragon then. Now they can't contest it anymore. $426 for the smite. Combination. Hopefully they Baron now. Just need them to hit Baron. That's all I need them to do. I'm just gonna start it now. And I really hope Zyra just comes for Baron here. 426 plus 1200, 1626. So 1626 will be my smite range. And that's about good. Okay. Soraka ult. Ooh, missed the cannon. Not good. That fight looks impossible at this point. I'm just gonna mind my own business here and push mid. Calmly just shove mid out here. Get the turret down. It's free. It is basically free. Those two are dead. Yes. Can't CC me with my ult up, so that's really good. I'm assuming in that scenario that the kill used their ultimate in that fight at any point somewhere, so that will be good for me. And I could just kill both of them. I didn't really want, like, there was no real reason to chase that, because in the scenario there, my team was not in a very good position to follow up the fight. So I can either try to save him by splitting up the fight situation and just pushing mid to go for the turret. Or, I mean, I could try to help, but that would put me at a fight disadvantage for no reason, where I just put mid pressure and then have a easier situation like that, right? So, yeah, don't have to worry too much. Interesting Malphite build. Get this, and then the last item here will be some nice magic resist in the form of a Spirit Visage. This is going to be the most common full build I would recommend you to go for on Trundle. This will just give you that sustainability, which, like, the Death's Dance actually helps you tank a lot due to your durability in fights. And then this gives sustain, AoE damage, this gives like good slowing potential, armor penetration, and then the Spirit of Visage is going to amplify all the healing in your kit quite a lot. So that should be very good for you. Let's see if I can maybe sneak in a play here. There's a kill there, that's good. She's going to walk in this direction then. Hit the axe. That probably should have eaten her faster at some point. Just a situation where you can see if somebody walks down. If you can catch that, that's going to be good. Now we're just going to put pressure on this bot turret, just like earlier, right? Auto attack the W reset there. Get the turret down. Nice. I'm fairly confident I can win a good fight situation here. This is going to be a spicy one, but if I can kill Yasuo first, that's going to bring me this. I think it's not going to happen. Yeah, I killed him too late. I got ignited. He had slightly too much survivability. If I don't focus Yasuo there, I'll always lose the fight, unfortunately, though. So I needed to focus Yasuo first, because if I let the Yasuo hit me for free, that would be a problem. And I didn't have Ghost in that scenario. If I had Ghost there, I think I would have just been able to completely win that, because I would have killed Yasuo fast enough, and then I would have had enough movement speed to potentially catch the Soraka as well. I believe I got also... No, I didn't get Trundle ulted in this instance. Okay, fair enough. Maybe a little too optimistic, but Olaf is one of those champions that can win a lot of those types of fights where you might not expect it. So in that scenario, it was very close. It was actually really, really close. I think the difference is definitely like the Ignite didn't help, obviously. The Ignite was a big factor here. But also the Trundle's attack damage steal on me was a bit of a problem too. His Q bite steals like 50 attack damage. I don't even know if that's... I don't exactly know the number, actually. It steals quite a bit. And yeah, losing that much attack damage is obviously a bit of a problem, so... In this instance, we have Drakesoul coming up, so I will just be playing for that. At the meantime, I will wait, like, clear the mid wave here, wait for the red buff to respawn, so I'll have a red buff for this fight. And obviously try to get my stacks up as fast as possible here as well. My Hydra stacks back up since I lost them recently. So we're going to hit everything we can to get those back up as well. Dragon will take my priority. Don't really care about anything else. We just E off cooldown. That's all you really have to do when doing objectives with Olaf. Just E off cooldown. Queuing doesn't really do anything, really. Because Eing off cooldown is what's going to give you the most damage, especially on Baron as well, because E is true damage, so it doesn't get mitigated by Baron a bit. So spamming E is the way you kill things. I kind of want to solo the Baron in a minute, so maybe I could stall a little bit, perhaps. The game is probably going to drag on long enough for me to do something like that. Good, hit the level up there. Was very close. 29 stacks on my Hydra at the moment. That is one dead kill. Very nice. Was able to catch her on a bad rotation. That's good. They're easily going to be able to defend double turrets, I think. I don't think I have much of a pushing potential against that. I do have quite a lot of gold here. I don't have ultimate currently, so I'd rather not fight this if possible. Not having ult here is the biggest problem because I... Yeah, okay. That is a pretty big int. If I had ult here, I could kill this guy easily. If this guy ults him, actually, he just dies. I don't know why he doesn't just ult Yasuo here. Okay, because it wasn't necessary. Nice team, he says. He literally just trolled that. Oh, that's the FF vote from the Zig, probably. I'm just gonna ult here. Okay, we're gonna go for Aphelios because Trundle's an unlikely kill. I got ignited again, didn't I? They have healing reduction on me, actually. Makes sense. No, it's Trundle. Yeah, Trundle, Thornmill. It's okay, I think. I think that in scenario is fine because they have no way of coming back from that regardless. So even though I do get focused there, I did get Trundle ulted, yes. I lose a lot of resistances there. Trundle is actually like hurting me quite a bit by denying me all those like a lot of stats essentially, because he bites me, I lose attack damage, he ults me, I lose resistances. I'm gonna be much squishier. I don't know what my resistances drop down to there. You can rewind it back and check within that fight, but I think I got cut by quite a large margin from the Trundle ultimate there. Still, this completely destroys their entire base, and I don't think it's realistic for them to actually get a Baron here as long as my team doesn't allow it. Please don't allow it. Team, can you not allow this, please? Turret doesn't have ult, okay. Oh, well, okay. It doesn't look like Kill has ult either, so I guess that's that. Nice, my team didn't allow it. That's decent. I'm gonna be moving up. We're gonna hit the plant here to get in there. He's probably gonna flash out, right? There's the flash, yep. Okay. Don't get the solo Baron, but yeah. On Baron as well, you just simply don't use your Q and just E-spam. Auto attack E-spam is all you have to do to kill this as quick as possible. Q is a waste of time. It's gonna actually cost you way too much time to like mess around with that. E-spam just kills it as quickly as possible. Probably they lose the game to all these minions here, honestly. The entire team is dead. Yasuo can never clear that in time, especially if the Baron buff gets on this. Yasuo's not even gonna bother clearing it in time. Bit of a rough game. Honestly, matchup relatively difficult for me to actually like go in 1v9 style, if that makes sense. But I mean, I think a game like this is good to see as well. Consistency of CSing was the biggest factor that got me in a good state here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like button as well, and I'll see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here, I ended up doing 42k damage, which is the second highest. Being behind the Ziggs is not very surprising. He has a colossal amount of AoE damage, so I'm expecting to get out damaged by him due to poke and all that. True damage at 15.2k. Damage to objectives at 78k here as well, making sure to be on top of that. Healing done at 37.4, which is a very good amount. Damage taken at 47.8, which is by far the most here actually. I was frontlining quite a bit, tanking damage for my team as well in a lot of cases. Self-mitigated under 64.4. We have gold earned at 19.6. And then for the runes, Conqueror healed me for 1300. Triumph for 2500 with 460 gold. Then we have Alacrity here for the attack speed. Tenacity, again, not that useful on Olaf if you can just time your ult well. Last Stand for 1150 damage, which is the one you absolutely want because you want to thrive on low HP, as Olaf especially, so Last Stand is very good. And then Magical Footwear for the not having to buy boots in combination with Approach Velocity with like the potential to stick the targets better. You land your axe, this kicks in, and you can close the distance. Build-wise, this is just a full build completion, so there's not much else here to be done. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like button below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another one. Bye.